Wyatt Earp, Wyatt Earp, brave, courageous, and bold. Long live his fame, and long live his glory, and long may his story be told.
One of the notorious rackets of the 1870s was the publishing of frontier town or county histories. Original settlers had to pay to have their life stories printed in one of these books. As Marshall Earp discovered, a prospective history of Dodge City could lead to bitterness, gunfighting, riot, and death.
You lying sheep, where's my money? Help! Police, help! I haven't got your money! Police!
Oh,
police!
Here comes Earp. I ain't armed, Earp. All right, Mr. Morris, what's your trouble this time? You got $100 of my money to put my picture in the book. Only the book never came out.
Mr. Morris doesn't understand. It takes time to publish a history.
A history? I want this shrimp arrested. Let's go into my office. Take your hands off.
He's a crooked little swindler. He claimed he'd call the book Pioneers of the Chisholm Trail.
All right. Now, look, if you've got a receipt or a contract for publication, let's see it.
Sure, right here. Howdy, Doc.
I thought Wyatt told you to stay out of Dodge.
Oh, well, that blood's been spilt and forgotten. We're friendly now, ain't we?
No. You Professor O.B. Jordan?
Ph.D., Doctor of Literature. That fellow is an illiterate thug.
Well, you owe him $100. It says here the book was supposed to be published July 1st, and this is September.
Yeah, I haven't got it.
Throw him in jail, Wyatt.
Shut up.
Look, I ain't armed, Doc.
Here. There's your $100. Now get out of town.
Fine, Doc, fine.
You tried to kill Wyatt on 2 occasions when you had a mob of drunken gunslingers to back you up. If he's forgotten that, I haven't.
Oh, no hard feelings, not between me and Wyatt or you, Doc. Much obliged.
To think that I should have come to this.
You're a very lucky man, Professor Jordan. You caught Dr. Holliday in a generous mood.
Oh, I'm not ungrateful. Holliday, not the Dr. John H. Holliday.
I am. And don't think I'm in a generous mood. On your feet, sir. You take your wagon down to the Long Branch Saloon. I'll be with you presently.
Be with me? Oh, yes, of course.
What do you make of it, Doc? George Morris having the gall to come on back into Dodge City.
Pride, Wyatt. Stupid, ignorant pride.
You think that row with the professor was on the level?
I do. George Morris paid $100 to get his name into a county history book. Now, don't grin. There are 50 men in this town who'd pay $200 each.
Oh, come on.
You know, that Professor Jordan amuses me. I think he followed his nose to Dodge. The odor of human conceit and subhuman ambition.
Well, the professor is a swindler, and I'll order him out of town.
Now, hold on. You give that order to George Morris.
Well, I can't do that.
Why not?
Because Mr. Morris has already had his punishment. Bat Masterson and I shot his legs out from under him. We beat him, Doc. You saw how the man crawled out of town like a dog.
I still haven't taught you, have I? You think you have this miserable town halfway civilized? Why, George Morris is not licked. All he needs is another mob with Kelly, Judge Tobin, Hanson, and the rest of your so-called friends marching behind him.
Aren't you a little drunk?
You better start loading those sawed-off shotguns, Deacon. I'm afraid you're going to need him. Professor, I will back you to the limit of $10,000.
$10,000?
On one condition.
What is it, may I ask?
You take your pictures, but I write the biographical sketches. Oh, and I want my $10,000 back. You can keep any profit.
Well, that's astounding. Incredible.
And what a petty scoundrel you are. If I had your health, I would steal $5 million.
That much? Why?
The sum of $5 million is like 5 million gallons of water. Both purify themselves. I would die in the odor of sanctity.
Yes, I believe you would. The idea is much too big for me.
Quiet. Enough talk. You start taking those pictures.
There we are.
Very nice, Mr. Mayor.
You need another pose, Professor?
Not just now. Try to assemble some of the other founders.
Yes, I'll round them up. Here, now, you people get away from this camera and don't disturb Professor Jordan. Here, now get away from this. Of course, the possibilities are tremendous. Just a minute, I want to get a paper. And you certainly rate among the original 7 founders, Tom.
I know, but as a banker, I have to make sure it'll be a dignified volume.
Now, we'll see to that.
You should have heard what they said, boss. They called you a Johnny-come-lately. Shove him aside, boss, and I'll plug him.
No, I can whip both of them by myself.
He's dead. Give me that. What started this?
I heard them call Mr. Williams riffraff. They said he couldn't be in that book.
Hal, you notify the coroner. Then you take Mr. Kelly, Mr. Hanson, and this man over to my office.
What? It was all a mistake. An accident. We lost our tempers and...
I know that, Mr. Kelly. Dr. Holliday is responsible for this, and I'm going to have to arrest him. Now, go on, Hal, take him out of here. Jones, come here. Stand. Take it. Doc, I think you better come with me.
You mean you're arresting me?
That's right.
On what charge? Holding the mirror up to human nature?
Let's not argue about it here, huh?
Take over, Mike.
Judge Stoughton, I think you ought to issue a court order restraining Dr. John H. Holliday and Professor Jordan from any more of this nonsense. Now, Dr. Holliday isn't interested in publishing a history. He's in this promotion as a practical joke on Dodge City and some of the citizens he just doesn't happen to like.
If the court, please.
Go ahead.
Marshal Earp is making an assumption of my motives. I submit that no judge can restrain the mere prospectus of a book. Agreed?
Look, Judge, one man is dead and another wounded in disputes over this thing.
Order. I sympathize with Marshal Earp, but unfortunately, the law cannot take action before the commission of a crime. Marshal Earp's application for a restraining order is denied.
Thank you, Judge Tobin. Thank you very much. Dr. Holliday, do you think this is really wise? I mean, in view of the dreadful...
A dozen men are waiting to have their picture taken. You better scoot before they start wrecking your equipment.
Oh, dear me, I must go quickly.
Now, I put it to you straight, Doc. Is this a joke you're making, like Wyatt says?
I am not on the witness stand, Kelly. You can stay in the history book or you can get out and I'll refund your subscription fee. And the same goes for you, Tom.
Well, let's not be too hasty, Jim. My wife is anxious to have me in the book. You know how women are. Come along, Jim. We talk this over.
I'll join you, gentlemen.
Oh, all right. Well, I still think Wyatt's right. I could be wrong.
They'll stay in the history book. And Judge Tobin will be right along with them.
Look, it isn't funny.
Well, every man to his own joke, Deacon. You want to call it off? How? Admit that Dodge isn't worth trying to civilize? Give up your penny ante job here. Move to Arizona with Kate and me. You know what? You are the one man I could say I almost like.
Whose idea was it for me to leave town? Yours or Miss Kate's?
Well, Kate worries, and I think. You keep believing the people here deserve law and order. They're a bunch of drunkards and idiots who will eventually cut you down.
Look, Major Kern and one Cheyenne don't make a mob, and you can't make a mob by writing a silly book. And if I catch you trying, I'm going to lock you up. And I'm sorry if I lose my temper.
Well, now, I'm sorry, too. Wyatt, your foolish faith in people needs a bad shaking up. You better brace yourself.
That's fine. Next subject, please.
Oh, very good. Yes. Excellent.
Yes.
Well, Professor.
Let go of me. Dr. Holliday paid you in full.
Oh, sure. Look here. I'm going to give you 100 and another 100 beside.
What for?
Well, I'm the first cattleman in Ford County. I got more of a right than any of them has to be in a history book.
Oh, no. No, this book deals only with Dodge City.
Well, what's this? Is Mr. Morris bothering you, Professor?
Yes, he is, and I'm very busy.
Later.
I offered to pay him 200 cash, Doc. That ought to prove that I'm willing to let bygones be bygones.
We'll put you in the book.
No joking?
None. But you'll have to pose for your photo in private.
Well, how come?
The other subscribers might object. Personally, I wouldn't want to be in the same library with you, much less the same book.
In private and mum's the word. Now, that a deal?
One question. Why would you want to be in a book?
Well, I'm a historical character. The professor said so when he agreed to put me in Pioneers of the Chisholm Trail.
It's a deal. Maybe. Now, you keep out of my sight until I send for you.
Hey, Professor!
Delvin, Duncan, Dooley. Any more D's? Old man Dornholtz.
Oh, no.
No, I agree with the judge. We gotta watch Holiday. Make sure he keeps the riffraff out.
Right, Jim.
Well, now let's get on with the E's. Wyatt Earp.
Well, I see you men are helping Doc with history,
Jim suggested your name for the book.
No, thank you.
And why not now? Why, you've made more real history in this town than the rest of us put together.
Well, I tell you, Mr. Kelly, the Texas papers have written me up plenty. All bad.
Just Johnny Reb prejudice. Why, Doc's your friend. He wouldn't allow anything to happen.
By the way, where is Doc?
Drinking in the back room. Can't be disturbed.
Well, I'll disturb him.
I'm busy. Go away.
It's Wyatt, Doc.
What do you want?
Well, you open up and I'll tell you.
All right, just a moment.
Oh, I get it now. You're writing the history, huh?
Well, why not?
You know, I was wrong, Doc. You could make a riot.
George Morris, backed by Jim Kelly, Judge Tobin, and every other sucker who wants his ugly face and dull life story in print.
Including Mr. Morris?
Oh, well, his picture and biography lead the book.
Of course, you praise them all.
Naturally.
Well, you're under arrest, Doc.
Not again.
But this time I'm gonna make it stick. Let's go.
The book.
What's the charge this time, Marshal? Hating your fellow men and hating yourself.
You gonna make that stick?
No. But officially, you got caught inciting a riot.
Huh.
Judge Tobin, I've arrested Dr. Holliday again. I think it'll save time if you come along, sir.
Are you sure of your legal facts?
Yes, sir. The doctor is a truthful man. I'm sure he'll substantiate the charge.
Come along, Tobin.
Wyatt must have caught Doc right in the book.
Doc, I told Professor Jordan.
The back room. I'll be having a look. James Dog Kelly, former soldier and saloon keeper, a gay lad with the ladies, sowed wild oats all over Kansas. Several cowhands died from drinking his whiskey. Lies, every bit of it.
What does he say about me?
There's yours. Criminal, slander, and liable. That's what.
No. Hey, you say it.
Well, we got Doc this time. Come on.
Just a minute. George Morris. He was going to put him in the book?
Oh, no. George Morris. Knave, liar, poltroon, scoundrel, to quote Lord Macaulay. Such he is, and it is just such men as he who founded Dodge City. This cow thief, brawler, and murderer.
Who are you talking about?
Oh, not us. Doc wrote it for the book. Read it.
Doc warned me he was going to start trouble. He aims to use that book to malign blackguard every decent man in town.
If any.
Dr. Holliday, I must ask you for that manuscript.
No, sir.
Then I'll issue a subpoena, duces tecum. The manuscript will be seized and impounded.
Now, you're too good a lawyer to try that.
Wyatt. There's trouble at the Long Ranch. George Morris is stirring up a mob. Let's throw it, Doc Holliday. Judge, I suggest you admit Doc to bail at once. It'll give him time to get out of town.
Excellent idea. How much?
Well, you can't release a man with a mob coming to get him.
Well, speak up, Deacon. You aim to defend me right here?
No, I don't. This time you run for it.
Well, in that case, bail will be $1,000.
Cheap. There. But I'm not running. I will catch the 6 o'clock train for Kansas City to consult with my publisher.
All right, Al. Maybe we'll have time to break Morris before he starts.
Come on, boys. The rest of you, come here, too. Take a look in the wagon and see if the professor's there. If he is, just slap him around. It's Doc Holliday that we're after. All right, let's tip it over. All right,
boys. Let her go. Professor isn't in here, George. Okay, fire it up, boys. All right, that does it. Let's head for the jail. Doc found the depot. You sure? Herb turned him loose. I saw him walking across the plaza only a minute ago. You hear that, boys? Doc's at the depot. Let's go get him. Too late. Probably headed for Santa Fe. We better get over there. No. I'm not risking deputies. You tell the rest of the boys to stay out of it. I'll try to get to Doc before Morris does. Don't take no chances with Doc, boys. We'll surround them and then blast them out of the depot with rifles. Hey, it's her! Stop it!
Some of your friends want to see you.
They're not close enough. I borrowed this from the station master. It's too short for range.
We're on Doc Holiday. Send him out here, Herb. Send him out and we'll get you both.
Is that what you want? Give me that.
The history of Dodge City.
It's good reading.
Yeah. On your feet. And bolt that door. And boom it. You take a look at that mob.
You see Mayor Kelly in that mob? See Mr. Hanson? You see one decent man that amounts to anything in this town?
Hold it, boys! Hold it! Your last chance, Herb! Come out with Doc or we're gonna burn you out!
I thought so.
Boston! Hold your fire! I got something I want to show you.
Here. Read it. Nothing but blank pages.
That's right. That's what Doc thinks of you, and I agree with him. Now, if you want to fight over that, commence.
Can't we kill it for you?
No. Now, you men clear out of town. Go and get out of here.
Give me a hand. Give him there.
Well, he cleaned up the country, the old Wild West country. He made law and order prevail. And none can deny it, the legend of Wyatt forever will live on the trail. Oh, Wyatt Earp, Wyatt Earp, brave, courageous, and bold. Long live his fame, and long live his glory, and long may his story be told. Wyatt Earp, brave, courageous, and bold. Long live his fame, and long live his glory, and long may his story be told.
Marshal Wyatt Earp had caught 2 of the 4 notorious dry gulchers who murdered his Indian friend, Mr. Brother. But the other 2, Sam Wilson and Rufe Prentice, had escaped across the Kansas line to a hideout in North Texas. Wyatt now faced the problem of capturing these crafty fugitives and bringing them to justice.
Marshal Earp, what's the charge against these men?
They murdered Mr. Brother, tried to kill Mr. Cousin.
Prove it.
Silence. In the absence of the district attorney, this court will hear such evidence as you can now present, Mr. Earp.
Mr. Cousin, will you please take the stand?
You swear to tell the truth, whole truth, nothing but the truth?
Huh. Now, Mr. Cousin, you and Mr. Brother were ambushed by 4 men on the trail south of Dodge 1 week ago today, is that correct?
True.
Do you recognize any of the 4 men as being here in the courtroom?
Yes. Him.
Your Honor, this is Mr. Richard Averill. Did you see him at the ambush?
No. I only recognize Mr. Averill and another man, close enough to remember faces.
Well, that lets me out then, don't it?
Sit down. Your Honor, I have here an affidavit. Lieutenant Gerald Matthews, 2nd United States Cavalry. The lieutenant was with me and Sheriff Masterson in the city jail when Dade here accused Averill of being one of the 4 gulchers. Averill had just attacked Dade and was trying to choke him to death. Your Honor, I ask the court to affirm the charge of murder in the 1st degree, to hold these men without bond.
I didn't admit to nothing you can't prove.
Silence. Richard Averill and Will Dade are hereby remanded to the custody of Marshal Earp. You are formally charged by this court with murder in the 1st degree and will not be admitted to bail. Court's adjourned.
Let's go.
Why all the fooling around? I favor trying Dade on Averill and hanging them.
I will send for young Wolf to watch them die.
No. We haven't caught Wilson and Prentice yet. 4, Mr. Cousin, 4.
It might take a long time to catch the others.
It could take years. Texas is a big state.
Well, Lieutenant Matthew gave us a good tip. Wilson and Prentice are hiding out near Bracos.
They got lots of running room.
Well, I don't intend to chase hoodlums all over the state of Texas, Mr. Masterson.
What else?
Well, we'll take Mr. Averill with us down to Bracos. And we'll pass the word that we're on our way to turn him over to the Rangers. I think Wilson and Prentice will try to rescue their pal.
With how many guns?
It's too much risk, Mr. Earp. They may kill you and turn Averill loose.
Why aren't you losing your common sense over this thing?
Well, we won't be alone down there. I wired Captain Langley of the Rangers to meet us with some of his men.
Well, that's different.
I do not trust Rangers. It's a bad plan. I'm sorry.
Mr. Cousin.
Leave him alone. He still has pain from the bullets. Don't argue with him.
Well, you could be right. What if there's a slip-up and the Rangers don't meet us?
Well, Mr. Masterson, things go wrong with the best plans. If you have a better one, let's hear it.
If I had a better one, you'd have heard it.
Well, there's no law that says you have to go with me, you know.
I like Texas. Hey, don't you have to get Judge Tobin's permission on taking Averill?
Well, legally, yeah, but if I forget to ask him, he won't have to say no. Now, we're going to need plenty of extra bandoliers of ammunition. Here, start loading.
Bandoliers?
That's right. You've never worked with a ranger like Captain Langley. He and those Johnny Rebs throw lead around so fast they run out of ammunition right in the middle of a fight. Come on, start loading.
You got no right exposing me to get shot.
Oh, we wouldn't do that.
No, we're going to keep you alive for a public hanging.
Hold it. Here you are.
down, boys. Even Rangers need rest sometimes. We're mighty previous.
You reckon that Earp will show and break us, Captain?
Earp says he'll be someplace. He'll be there.
It don't seem right exactly, Captain. Us working with a Kansas Yankee.
Nope, it don't. Matter of fact, my first impulse was to tell Earp to go chase his own criminals.
Why didn't you, Captain?
Well, Earp shared his ammunition with me and Sergeant Rive in that fight on the Breakers Creek. And coming from a Yankee, that's a mighty rare favor. But the main reason is the state of Texas wants that Gulcher outfit almost as bad as Earp. Colonel Fitzhugh Ashington sent me a letter from the governor about it. Never did read that letter. Finally lost it somewhere. But the colonel gave me the gist of the governor's thoughts.
What we got against the Gulchers?
They stole some Texas mail off on a wagon train.
Texas mail? Huh.
Rangers. They're working too close for comfort.
Think they're looking for us, Roof?
Could be. Any of you want to earn $100?
What doing?
Dust off them Rangers and lead them east to the bluffs.
Why don't you and Sam do that?
We've got to hang around the Bricos camp another day.
Yeah, we're waiting for a pal.
It's easy money. You can lose them at the bluffs.
We can't hit them from here, Roof. They're almost out of range.
You don't have to hit them. I just want them to chase you. I want to get them away from here, don't you understand?
For $100, we understand.
All right, start shooting. Here they come. Get going.
Let's go.
Come on, Sam. We'll work our way back to camp.
Some men were here. They headed off towards the bluffs. Horses wearing Texas shoes.
That's right. Rangers use cowhand shoes so they can't be tailed.
Well, if it was Captain Langley, he wouldn't go galloping off without some good reason. It was the captain, all right. The only man I know that smokes a mixture of Granger twist and chewing tobacco.
Maybe he jumped the Gulchers.
You know, you should be working for the Pinkertons.
Well, no sense in going into Breakos until we meet up with Langley. Headed for the bluffs. It can't be too far away.
You got no right landing me in the middle of a gunfight.
Shut up. Come on.
Pinned against them rocks up there. So press them hard, and if they try to get to the river, we'll drown. Throw the lead at them.
Stay here and watch him.
That blasted will run plumb out of cartridge.
Kevin!
Well, thank you, Marshal. Here, load this and let me use yours. Oh, it's got a long barrel on it, ain't it?
Yep. Who's up there? Gulches?
Don't know.
How'd it start?
Well, there's 5 of them. They shot at us and then run for them bluffs up there.
Captain, Wilson and Prentice are too smart to do that.
I'll attend to them later. You don't allow shooting at Texas Rangers.
The old hold up there in the bluffs could take a long time to flush them out.
Orders, Marshal. No shooting at Rangers. You going along in the breakers. We'll be in before sundown.
All right. I think you scared the Gulchers into running. You come on in as soon as you can, here?
We'll have them all killed inside of an hour.
All right.
You just go bait the trap.
Captain Langley's trying to smoke out some hoodlums that shot at him.
Why don't we help you?
Oh, got to get in a break-off so those Gulchers might run on us.
They're probably 300 miles into Texas by now.
Well, I sure hope not, Mr. Averill. That'll be a long ride for you.
What happened to the other boys, Roop?
Rangers chased us and we had to scatter.
No grief, Danny. They got away. He's circling back here as soon as it's safe.
Good.
How many of you went into Bracos? Just the Cantle kid. We sent him after grub. Tell the rest of them to stick close to camp.
I don't rest easy with Rangers even 50 miles off.
Right. Want some coffee?
Sure.
Give me a rest from these, will you? My hands are numb just for a minute.
Let them stay numb. You won't be needing hands.
Keep them covered.
Thanks.
All right, that's long enough. We go inside and eat.
Don't you want to rub some talcum powder on baby boy here?
Mr. Masterson, the law says that we got to be humane in the treatment of prisoners. Come on. Sit down. Can we get some food?
Oh, sure. These walls are pretty thin.
Yeah.
What's it going to be, gents? Steak and eggs or ham and eggs?
Steak. Ham for me.
Sam.
How is he going to cut steak with them cuffs on?
We feed him little teensy bits. Any more questions?
Oh, no, sir.
Do we just have to make a fight here?
It'll take a while for the word that Mr. Abel's here to reach Wilson and Prentice. Captain Langley doesn't show up, why, we'll mosey along and find ourselves a nice little bushwhack stand. We'll let you pick it out, Averill. You've had a lot of experience.
You men are stupid. My pals ain't coming for me.
And we'll go after him.
All the way to the Rio Grande.
I ain't a bit worried.
Watch it. That's close enough.
Take him!
Hold it, Averill! Sit down.
I killed mine. Why didn't you kill yours? He's bleeding bad.
I'll take care of him. Where's the nearest doctor?
Temple City, about 15 miles.
Did none in Brinkles?
Went back east to 77. You ain't still going to eat, are you?
Why not? Go get it.
Yes, sir.
These friends of yours?
Never mind, we'll get even.
You try it. You take off those cuffs and give one of your guns.
Mr. Masterson, I think you're a bit nervous. You better get yourself a drink.
You should have killed your man. What do we do now? Stay here and get a drink.
Let him bleed to death. Saving him won't get you off.
Mr. Averill, I'm a bit nervous, too. One more remark out of you, and you're going to lose some teeth. You got a couch here?
Yes, sir. There's one in the back room.
Give me a hand.
Yes, sir.
Ponies and guns. You very much man.
Where are the others? We should be starting for Mr. Earp at Bracos.
They come soon. You think it is easy to jump reservation?
Hi, Cantrell.
Hi, boss.
Get the grub?
I just saw 2 Johnny Laws in town. They're holding Dick Averill at the tavern.
There are only 2 of them?
Yeah, I think they're aiming to turn him over to the Rangers.
It'll soon be getting dark.
Why wait till dark?
Was one of those Johnny Laws wearing a long-barreled Colt on his right leg?
Yeah, hung halfway to the ground.
Wyatt Earp. The other one is probably Bat Masterson.
But there's more of us, Roof.
Now we'll play it smart. Gus,
Yeah, Roof.
tell Griscom to get the horses saddled.
Boy, if that hoodlum's gonna be all right, let's get out of here. This is no place to make a fight.
Let's give Captain Langley and his men a little more time.
You boys hanging around here while everybody's gone to Texas.
Well, I kind of doubt that, Mr. Averill. If you thought your pals had left you, you wouldn't be taking things so easy.
Why do we stop?
Pony's tired. My brave's tired.
My friend may be in trouble.
We need rest. What good we be to Mr. Earp? So tired we cannot shoot straight. Mololo.
The place only has 3 rooms. Bar, kitchen, and a back room, right?
Yeah.
If Earp is still there, he'll have Dick in that back room.
Oh, we can't wait any longer. Let's move out.
It's about time.
You go get the horses and bring them to the back door.
Get back inside. It's a trick.
They busted in here while the shooting was going on back and took your man. They said anybody come out the front or the back in the next 10 minutes, get their head blowed off.
Well, Mr. Masterson, I should be real proud of myself. I let them break in here and steal my prisoner right out from underneath my nose.
We'll be lucky to find our horses.
It's too bad they didn't take him with them.
Better get those cuffs off.
Come on, that can wait till later.
They're my wrist and they're numb.
Anybody get Earp or his pal?
Nah, it's too bad we couldn't have taken the time. We're not out of the woods yet.
Somebody better give me a gun.
Yeah, here. Come on, we're riding south.
Don't say I didn't tell you.
Mr. Masterson, I was wrong. When I'm wrong, nobody can do a better job of it. Right now, I'm the biggest fool west of Mississippi.
I see 3 men. Might be Gulchers.
Yes, we spread out. Otakawa, Sponsor, Sponsor.
Engine! Maybe we better head back towards Bracos. Sure, and run into Earp or maybe some Rangers. Now we'll fan out and run right through them. Right. Every man for himself.
Here, come on, go. Here.
Up on those rocks. Good old Captain Langley, they ran right into him.
Or somebody.
Come on.
Case 2. One of them got away.
My braves trailing him.
Good. It's Averill. Who's this one?
Must be Sam Wilson. Prentice is older.
We hang them. Now.
I'm sorry, young wolf. Mr. Cousin, will you please explain again to young wolf that he cannot hang anyone? The men must be tried in court.
You say that before, Marshal.
This is second time young wolf have chance at Gulchers.
Wyatt, the Indians caught him.
I'm not thinking of the Gulchers. Captain Langley of the Texas Rangers and 3 of his men are around here somewhere. They'll arrest you for jumping the reservation, young wolf.
What can they do but put my friends back on reservation?
If you hang those men, the law will hang you. Look, I'm grateful. You saved me from losing prisoners and making a fool of myself.
Marshal Earp is no fool.
I'll be worse than a fool if you hang my prisoners and get charged with murder.
Wyatt Earp, ate te bialto, pakahayitso nagalim. Masterson, Wyatt, Bacaldo, ate te...
Young wolf, can I use your long sight machine? Rangers, look for yourself.
We could kill Rangers, but white men would not like that. No kill, no hang. Our friend is right. We go back to reservation.
You have 3 Gulchers now. They will hang?
4 will hang, Mr. Cousin. I gave him my word. It still goes.
Your word is good.
Blast it all, Earp. Where you been?
I might ask you the same question, Captain.
Had to kill 2 of them getting them off the top of that ridge. Took me longer than I figured.
Well, they're just worthless hoodlums, Captain.
Yeah, that's right. But they made the mistake of shooting the Texas Rangers. Where's Roof Prentice?
Well, he got away, but we'll catch him.
Any idea where?
No, sir.
Tell you what, son. Roof Prentice is sweet on old man Elliott's daughter. Runs a cattle rustling spread called the Bar 60. You follow the old Ramsey Trail about 30 miles south. What about it, boys? You game to go along and help these Yankees?
Reckon so, Captain.
It won't be necessary, Captain, if you'll just take our prisoners on back to Dodge for us.
Wyatt, listen.
Mr. Masterson and I kind of hanker to get Prentice ourselves.
Fair enough. Who's the engine?
This is Mr. Cousin. He's one of the best friends I have. He's also the only state's witness against the Gulchers. You look after him for me, will you?
Cheyenne, ain't he?
Yes, sir.
All right, boys. Cheyenne, we're good rebels.
See you, Captain.
Wyatt,
Yeah?
look, 3 out of 4 should be enough. Why don't we quit while we're ahead?
I said 4.
Well, he cleaned up the country, the old Wild West country. He made law and order prevail. And none can deny it, the legend of Wyatt forever will live on the trail. Oh, Wyatt Earp, Wyatt Earp, brave, courageous, and bold. Long live his fame, and long live his glory, and long may his story be told. Long may his story be told.
I should shoot you, Ben Thompson.
No. I should do it.
Doc, this is just plain murder. Can't you calm these two down?
You deserve killing, Ben. Rita?
No, Doc.
Jenny? Now I'll give a count of 3. And then you fire. 1, 2.
Wyatt Earp, brave, courageous, and bold. Long live his fame, and long live his glory, and long may his story be told.
Next to Doc Holliday, the outlaw Ben Thompson was probably the sorest trial to Marshal Wyatt Earp. Ben always insisted that he loved Wyatt like a brother. And according to Ben's curious code, this gave him the right to call on Wyatt for help in any personal matter not concerned with breaking the law. One day in 1878, Wyatt found himself involved in a real mess with Ben Thompson, Doc Holliday, and 2 angry women.
And after I put up the $5,000 to go partners with Ben in a sparrow game, he ran out on me. There was also the minor detail that he promised marriage.
Sounds just like Ben Thompson. You certain he's here in Dodge?
Where else? He bragged to me that he and Wyatt Earp are pals. Say, what kind of a Johnny Law are you hiring for Marshal anyway?
Now, just hold your temper, Miss McCabe. I'll get this straightened out.
With Earp?
Yes.
When?
Well, right away. I've warned him repeatedly about Ben Thompson. I'm the mayor of this town, and I run things here.
And I am no wench to be treated this way. I am Rita Morales. My father, my uncles, my brother, my cousins...
Please, Senorita, please.
Please stop saying that. Prove to me that you do not approve of his behavior. I am not a stupid, defenseless Yankee. I will make trouble for you. Much trouble.
Well, I believe that, Senorita. Now, where is Ben? Where can I find him?
Well, he's not in church. Look for him in saloons or dance halls or big faro games. And be quick. I have little patience. And my vaqueros, they have no patience at all. Excuse.
Certainly. Wyatt, your friend Ben Thompson's in town.
I know. She told me.
She did? Well, there are 2 women mixed up in this?
I only met Senorita Morales.
Well, I met another one, named Jenny McCabe. A pretty howdy-do.
She must be if she's as pretty as Miss Rita.
Oh, prettier. Well-constructed redhead with... Oh. Now, Wyatt, I've begged you a dozen times to have nothing to do with Ben Thompson. Now he's brought the makings of a scandal, maybe even bloodshed, right to your very door.
Mr. Mayor, I'll have a little talk with Ben, and if I find that the facts justify it, I'll make him leave town.
Facts you're needing? A man who's played fast and loose with every woman this side of
I know, Mr. Mayor, I know, but let's try to leave the ladies out of this, huh? They're no angels, you know, and they can play fast and loose, too.
Well, I leave it in your hands, Wyatt.
Hey, Don, I gotta talk to you, man. Wait till I finish here.
You're here to gamble or gossip?
He's here. Ben Thompson's in town. Me and Charlie's got some business with him.
He just rode in the Durgan's livery stable. Excuse us, Doc. Give me time to get in back of him.
All right.
You take over, Mike. I'm gonna referee a fight.
You want me, Don Burkett?
Take him. Got the drop on you, Ben.
Doc Holliday.
Thanks a lot, Doc. That was a close one. I appreciate it.
I'll take 5 cents for the cartridge.
Same old Doc. All right, there's a dime. You keep the change.
Get out of town, Ben.
Wait a minute. How's come you're sore now?
I never did regard you with anything but dislike.
All right. Charlie there had the drop on me. Why didn't you let him hurt me?
You know I don't sanction front and back gunplay. 2 against 1.
That's right. I forgot. Well, anyway, thanks a lot.
This one's dead, Marshal.
Here comes the deacon.
All right, who did it?
I have a faro game running. Talk to you later.
Well?
Well, I guess I shot that one there, pal. But Doc Holliday, he shot that one over there. He charged me 5 cents for the cartridge.
They're both dead, Wyatt. Both of them are drawn. This one managed to get off one shot.
All right. Go get the coroner, huh?
Right.
Did you know him?
Yeah. That one there's Don Burkett. That's Charlie Patton over there. A couple of soreheads thought I was cheating them in a poker game. I'll be up to post bond. But that ain't what's got me spooked. Pal, a couple of girlfriends of mine are chasing me with guns.
Hmm. A Miss Morales and a Miss McCabe.
They're already here.
Yep.
Wyatt, I shouldn't be out here on the street. You put me in jail, huh?
You're asking for protective custody?
Sure, pal. You spread the word that I got 6 months, then they'll get tired of waiting around and leave town.
Well, it isn't that simple, Ben.
All right, then, pal. You just look up Rita and Jenny, and you tell them to get out of town. And you tell them to quit threatening me. Wyatt, why can't we get in off the street?
Come on. Ben, both women claim that you promised to marry. Miss McCabe told the mayor that you took $5,000 from her. Now, are their statements true? Are they true?
Yeah.
Yeah. I knew you lied to women. You do that all the time, but this is the first time I ever heard of you promising to marry any. You're already married.
Well, that's just it, pal. I'm not.
Your wife divorced you, huh?
2 months ago in San Antonio.
I can't do anything. Best thing for you to do is to get out of Dodge pronto.
Fine. Well, I guess you better just dig me a grave, pal.
Come on now, you're not afraid of 2 women, are you?
Did you ever see a woman shoot?
Oh.
Now, I'm not fooling, Wyatt. They're deadly. Now, they never felt the recoil of a gun before, so they don't flinch none. They just point it at you like they're pointing their finger and pow.
Well, what can I do?
Well, what can I do about it? You can't shoot back at them. I'm sorry. I know you'd help me if you could, but you can't. How long do I get to stay in Dodge?
Until sundown, Mayor Kelly's orders.
Hard, but fair, I guess. There's $6,000. You find Jenny and give her 5 back, and the other 1,000 ought to about cover my burial.
Ought to just about cover it.
Do I get my gun back, pal?
Hmm? Oh, sure. But you wouldn't wear it on the street, would you?
Oh, no, what? Well, so long, pal.
So long, Ben.
Wyatt.
I'm Jenny McCabe, the new city clerk.
Oh, Mayor Kelly must have just hired you.
Well, Marshal Earp left his night record sheet in his room, and he asked me to pick it up for the file.
I see. Well, I guess it's all right, miss.
It'll only take a second.
Wait here.
Who is it?
Rita Morales.
Oh. All right. What do you want?
C'est monsieur. I must find Ben.
Satisfied?
No. This is the Marshal Earp's room. You came here to get information from him.
My own idea.
I also need the information.
And I claim the right to settle with Ben first. He's got a lot of money that belongs to me.
Ben proposed first to me. It is my family shame. I do not want my uncles and brothers to be put in jail for shooting that man.
Then clear out. I'll do the job.
I don't trust you.
Are you calling me a liar?
You are worse than that. You are a common dance hall gambler.
Oh! Ah!
Mr. Earp.
Yeah, Charlie?
I gave that new clerk the key to your room.
New clerk?
Miss McCabe from the mayor's office. She said you told her to pick up some police records.
Thank you.
Oh, let go of that gun.
I will not.
Yes, you will.
Oh,
All right, break it up. Break it up, both of you. Break it up. I said break it up. Now, whose gun is this?
Never mind.
where is Ben? You hide him?
No.
What's happening? What's going on here? Two of them, Marshal.
That's right, two of them. Get out of here.
I'm certainly
And shut the
surprised
door.
at you, Marshal.
Shut the door.
Deacon of the church. The idea of such a thing.
Now, Miss Morales, Miss McCabe, I have good news for you. Ben Thompson has left Dodge. He returned your $5,000. I have it for you in my office.
Ben ran away?
Don't you believe him? You're a John Law. What business is this of yours?
Mayor Kelly says you appealed to him for help.
I did not. I just warned him that you and Ben are dear old pals.
Oh, now, wait a minute. Mr. Thompson has never caused me anything but trouble, and I ordered him to leave town. I'm going to request that you leave my room. Both of you.
I'll drop by for the money.
Won't you let me talk to Ben just for a few minutes?
Miss Morales, I don't know where he is.
May I have my gun back, please?
All right.
Gracias. You are in deep trouble. I am sorry.
Marshal Earp. Marshal Earp. Doc Holliday's aiming to massacre some fellas down at the Long Branch.
Go, move.
Doc, I didn't mean to start those
Fire up. We kill us a few skunks, Ben.
I'll just take this in, right?
Now, what's all this about?
They've been lying about you, White. They say you're mixed up with two women.
Ben knows the women. I thought I told you to leave town.
Well, ain't sundown yet, pal.
Mr. Thompson, you go to my rooms in the Dodge House. Refresh yourself. I'll settle this with Deacon Hood.
Get out.
break it up, man.
I hold no brief with Ben Thompson. He's a scamp. But you consider your own idiotic behavior. You allow Jim Kelly to bulldoze you into messing with Ben and his women.
Mr. Kelly is the mayor.
Yeah. He's also the first man who'll turn against you when these lies are printed in the newspapers. Wyatt, I've come to the conclusion you need a thoroughgoing scoundrel to befriend you in this affair.
Ben Thompson, I reckon, huh?
No. No, Ben's a Newfoundland puppy at heart. I offer you my assistance.
Thanks.
Then I take it my offer's accepted.
Look, Doc, I told Ben to get out of town. Now, when he leaves, the women are going to chase after him, and it's all going to be over.
They won't put an end to the story that you're a fancy Dan. 100 Texas cowhands you threw in jail will be only too happy to repeat that slander.
Well, talk has never bothered me. Let him blabber.
That's going to be your attitude. I'll just have to act without your consent.
Look, Doc, why don't you be sensible? What difference does it make if they say I had 50 women in my hotel room?
What difference? Wyatt, men like me have a curious obligation to the truth. It would sicken me to be called good, and conversely, I don't propose to have you called bad. You're often a sentimental idiot. But you are not bad.
More trouble. A bunch of Mexicans just moved in. They're watching the Dodge house.
How many?
5 or 6.
Well, disarm them, Marshal. Disarm them.
I'll give it my attention, sir.
Good.
Look, don't you think you ought to push along the newspaper office, Mr. Mayor?
Right. Wyatt, Ben Thompson's not worth a gunfight.
He's holed up in Doc's quarters at the hotel. Doc will join any play made against him.
I hate to get tough with the Mexicans.
Yeah, I know. Every time we've had to do it, we found out they were right. Look, I want to talk to the Morales girl. See if you can find her, will you?
Right.
Ben? Rita's boys. Looks like they got me surrounded, Doc.
Hey, you let Wyatt take care of them.
What's the truth behind all this, Ben? You interested?
Any dealings you might have with women would arouse a certain morbid curiosity, yes. Sit down.
Got a drink?
Always. Yeah. Now tell me exactly how you got yourself into this fix.
Well, tell you.
I came for my money.
Oh, well, there's been a little hitch.
Oh, no, none of that. $5,000. You said Ben left it for me.
Yeah, well, Ben hasn't left town.
Well, what's that got to do with?
Look, Miss McCabe, there are a bunch of Morales gunfighters that have got Ben surrounded.
Where?
The Dodge Hotel.
She can't pull that. I'm settling with Ben, not her.
You want to marry him?
I might have my childish dreams. Who knows?
Well, I think you want to shoot Ben. I think Miss Rita might have the same idea.
She's just as sore at Ben as I am, and meaner, too. Why, she'd shoot him and...
I told my vaqueros to stay out of town. How dare you blame me for what happened?
I blame all three of you. Now, I'm going to give you 10 minutes to get your men out of Dodge.
What? What if they refuse?
Then I'm going to throw them all in jail.
But all I want is to see Ben. Talk to him.
Sure. And plug him with that Derringer.
You have gun, big one, in there. It's against the law, Marshal.
Yeah, it sure is. Carrying them on the street. All right. You both turn over your weapons. Come on. Put them on the desk. Enough of this nonsense. Now, you get your vaqueros out of Dodge.
I'll go right along with her and see that she does.
Hal, you escort the ladies. Right. I'll be along with Vic and Chuck later. 10 minutes, Senorita.
10 minutes. Ha!
Well, you see, Doc, the whole thing's got me, well, kind of puzzled. Do they both love me, or do neither one of them? And if just one of them loves me, how do I tell which one?
You willing to marry one of them?
Well, sure, I guess, if she loves me.
You're gonna marry Ben.
Huh?
You got Wyatt into this corner. It's up to you to get him out.
You mean me marrying one of them will square my old pal? Well, if it's gotta be, it's gotta be. Oh, I'd do worse than marrying for Wyatt. You know that.
Good. Shabba. Come here, Ben. Who's that?
Oh, that's Valdez, and he's got a couple of...
No, I mean the other girl.
That's Jenny.
Ask them to come up here.
Both of them?
Both of them.
At the same time?
Yes, Ben, at the same time.
Hope you know what you're doing.
La vine a proteger y me voy a quedar aquí.
Rita? Jenny? Come on up to Doc Holliday's rooms. Want to talk to you.
I go. Stop fight.
They're both coming. At the same time. I don't know, Doc. This seems like an awful lot to be doing, even for a pal like Wyatt.
You're gonna do a lot more. Lift him.
Oh, you gotta be joking. Guess maybe you ain't.
Sit down in that chair.
It's a big idea.
Sit down.
Are you crazy?
Ben, all your life you've been making fools out of women. Now 2 of those women are going to make a dead man out of you.
All right, Hal, take him. Lift him. Come on. Chuck down, back around the side.
There's trouble downstairs. Outside.
You stay here with me. Ben?
Stop it.
All right, ladies. I understand you came here to shoot Ben Thompson.
We wouldn't be doing you a favor, would we?
Not at all. But you deserve to be killed by an angry woman, don't you, Ben?
I guess I do.
Of course, I'd respect your desire to kill Ben a great deal more if you'd left Marshal Earp out of your problem. Rita?
Doc.
Jenny? I'll give a count of 3.
Rita, baby. Jenny. I ain't gonna beg either of you.
Ladies, I'll commence the counts. 1, 2.
Darling, I no shoot you. I never shoot you.
That's all right, dear. Now, just don't get yourself all upset. Everything's gonna be all right.
Doc, what's going on here?
Happiness, Wyatt. Happiness and joy. A wedding has just been arranged.
A what?
A wedding.
Just a minute, honey. Wyatt, old pal, no hard feelings?
No hard feelings, Ben.
That what is mean man. Very mean.
Shh, Angel.
Have a good time. Goodbye,
Well, he cleaned up the country, the old Wild West country. He made law and order prevail. And none can deny it, the legend of Wyatt forever will live on the trail.
Oh, Wyatt Earp, Wyatt Earp.
live his fame, and long live his glory, and long may his story be told. Long may his story be told. Quiet Earth, brave, courageous, and bold. Long live his fame, and long live his glory, and long may his story be told.
Marshal Earp had captured 3 of the 4 dry gulchers wanted for the slaying of Mr. Brother, his good Indian friend. The 4th and final man, Rufe Prentice, eluded pursuit and fled to the protection of Crump Elliott, a notorious horse and cattle thief. Wyatt, with Sheriff Bat Masterson, faced a dangerous problem. Old Man Elliott's daughter, Blanche, was in love with Prentice. For the first time in the long chase after the Dry Gulch gang, a woman threatened to make matters complicated and deadly.
It's all right. It's Mr. Prentice. We know him, Andy. Who shot you, Rufe?
Talk later.
Lend him my hand. I'll call Papa and the boys. Papa isn't going to like this, you coming here. He's got enough trouble on his hands.
You gonna run me off, honey?
I've tried that several times, but you always come back. Bleeding from a gunfight or with John Laws after you. No good bushwhacker. I should hate you.
That's right. You should. Just how do you feel about me, Blanche?
You and Papa don't deserve feelings. But I guess I don't want to see either of you hanged.
That's something.
Yes, isn't it? My life is rich with loving and being loved. Shut up. Let me handle Papa.
And he didn't have to tell me. 3 bells from the porch and blood on the ground. You're a fool if you think you can hide here again. We don't want you.
Now, Mr. Elliott...
Shut up. He has a bone smashed in his leg and the law's after him. Where's he going to run to?
Not here. I told him the last time.
All right, you told him. I'll drive you to the nearest doctor.
And have a posse following you? Oh, no. Push off by yourself, Gulcher. You can ride and you know the trails.
All right. You say so.
I'm going with him.
I said no.
You don't say that to me. We'll go out and hitch up a rig. The boys won't shoot at me.
Pulling a gun on your own father. Choosing between me and a low-down dry gulch and hoodlum. Well, I reckon this is the end of it all.
Yes, dear, noble Papa.
Blanche, you're tearing my heart out.
I'll bury it with Mama's and mine. Go on, Rufe.
No, you win, he could stay. But not in my ranch house. Please, baby, we can't stand no ringing out from the law just now. Cattlemen's Association's been complaining about rustling around here.
What an injustice.
That's enough. Rufe will stay in the bunkhouse.
Sure, baby. That's fine. That's just fine.
Look at that blood. Prentice got winged.
He's bleeding pretty bad. Reckon he made it to Crump Elliott's?
That hoodlum could make it all the way to Elliott's ranch with a pint of blood. Come on, let's find ourselves a cave.
Cave? Are we going to ride in there and take Prentice?
Mr. Masterson,
I've almost got you killed a couple of times. From here on in, we play it safe.
Oh, sure.
Well, as safe as we can. I want to take Prentice alive. That means we got to thin out all the Bar 60 riders. Try to get enough evidence to arrest Elliott for horse thieving.
I thought we came after Prentice.
He'll keep a couple hours. Anyway, you're forgetting Miss Blanche Elliott. Captain Langley told us she was sweet on Prentice, remember? She might be able to help. Looks like a good camp over there. Come on, we'll get to work.
What's all the rush about getting to the doctor?
You know I can't take bone splinters out. They'll start a mortification by tonight.
Before then, we'll be fighting off posse from Dodge.
You have only 2 trails to watch. If you take my advice, you'll let loose those horses in the corral. Then you won't have any evidence on hand.
Posse won't be after me.
Suit yourself. I'll be back before sundown.
Tie him up. Put him on his horse. 2 more riders in the gully.
Lift him.
Tie and gag him. Wagon coming. Put him back with that other man.
Pull it.
Don't try that. Give me that.
Who are you?
My name's Earp, Miss Elliott. I'm a marshal of Dodge City and a deputy United States Marshal. Any other questions?
No.
Then it's my turn. I'm looking for a Mr. Roof Prentice. Charge of murder.
I don't know him and I haven't seen him.
No? Well, Captain Langley of the Texas Rangers tells me that you're engaged to Roof. We followed a blood trail to your ranch boundary.
Well, I haven't seen him. Why don't you ride on into the ranch and ask my father? I have an errand in town.
You need a doctor?
For what? I'm healthy.
Yeah, I can see that. But I want you to keep Prentice alive. Here. You might need that. Mighty lonesome country.
Thoughtful of you, Marshal.
Ain't anybody watching the east boundary, Mr. Elliott?
Well, sure. Spencer and Draves and Morgan are out there.
Well, I couldn't find them.
What? That lazy scum. They're probably laying in the shade somewhere. Go fetch Andy. We'll ride out the horse corral.
Yes, sir.
I want to get off.
Let's go.
Come on.
Come on down.
Come on, move. You leave their gags on, tie off their legs. I'll hide the horses.
Wait a minute. I think this one will talk.
No? Come here. All right, now what do you want to say?
Mr. Elliott told me this was a cattle outfit, but I found out different. He's stealing horses.
Oh, how do you know he steals horses?
Well, I know where the corral is that he keeps them in. He runs off young colts before they're branded and then puts his own Bar 60 brand on them.
Where's the corral?
What happens to me, Marshal?
You point out the corral and you can take off.
That's fair enough.
You go tie him up, then we ride. Right. Come here.
Where's the guard on this pen?
Here I am, boss.
Oh, Dunphy, you seen anything of Spencer or Draves or Morgan?
No, sir. They're right in line, ain't they?
Well, Pete couldn't find them. Something queer going on here. I think we better cut out the branded stock and turn them loose.
Worth $125 apiece.
Blanche said turn them all loose. I don't go for that, but she's usually right. We'll cut out the branded stock.
There's the horses I was telling you about, Marshal. And there's Mr. Elliott and 3 of the boys.
All right, you get out of here real fast.
I sure will.
Cutting out some of the horses.
Yeah. Let's get down there.
Get down there.
Hey, drop him, Dunphy! Pete, Andy, get him!
Go ahead and reach.
Don't reach, Elliott. I ain't soft-hearted like Marshal Earp.
You're a horse thief, Mr. Elliott.
You got no proof these horses ain't mine.
Don't waste my time acting stupid. Now, where you hiding, Prentice?
You find him.
Don't worry. Now, you get down off that fence. Keep your hand away from that gun. We'll take him over to the cave. Start walking.
Where your horses?
Over there.
Go get him.
Oh, what are you doing? Well, ma'am, I'm glad the doctor was in.
What's the trouble, Marshal?
Miss Blanche wants you to look after a man that's wanted for murder. Well, now, that's all right with me, but I'm afraid I'm going to have to ask the lady to come with me for a few minutes. Her father wants to see her.
You're lying.
You did considerable truth-stretching yourself. Now, you go along with the Marshal or I go back.
No. I'll do what he says.
Doc, you go on into the ranch. She'll meet you there later.
Follow me. Miss Elliott, we arrested your father for stealing horses. You know what that means in this part of the country?
Get to the point.
Well, I thought that maybe you might like to trade Mr. Prentice for your dad.
I won't make a choice like that.
Yes, you will. Mr. Masterson and I will give you half an hour to make up your mind.
And what if you don't hear from me?
Well, in that case, I'll have to go into the bar 60 and take Mr. Prentice, and your father will have to stand trial. You think it over, Miss Elliott.
That Marshall's holding Papa for horse stealing, and he's got some of the boys, too.
Earp wants to make a deal?
Yes. You in exchange for Papa.
What did you say?
What could I say? Nothing. But I've got to send him an answer right away. If I don't, he's going to come in here after you.
Let him come.
I can give you a 15-minute head start.
No, it's no use, honey.
Why?
I've been running from Earp too long. He's probably got my 3 pals already. Anyway, I'm tired of it. And I'm not going to spend the rest of my life running from him. Let him come and get me, if he can.
Well, it'll be just the 2 of us. The rest of the gang has disappeared.
Well, that's all right, too. Blanche, you can set him up for me. I can hide in that upstairs bedroom. You lead him out that front door.
It's too quiet. Either Prentice has run or it's a trap.
Prentice didn't run. If he had, she'd have sent word to try and stall us so he could get away.
How many guns could she call on, you reckon?
About 2, I'd guess. Hers and Prentice's.
Her Papa had more men than we took.
Yeah, I know. I think they let out.
Well, we'll soon know.
No, I'll know. You're covering me.
From where?
As close as you can get. The reason I'm going in first, Mr. Masterson, is because you're too young to be trusted with, Miss Blanche.
Well, you watch out for yourself. That gal's a killer.
I can't believe she is, really. If I'm wrong, well, it's for Mr. Brother and Mr. Cousin. Come on, let's get at it.
Waste of time. He's been gone almost an hour.
He has, huh?
What you scared of?
You. Let me have the pistol.
I haven't one.
Oh? Is that your word of honor?
Yes?
Miss Elliott, I hear you carry a .41 caliber Derringer in the pocket of your skirt.
Now that's absurd.
If you don't give it to me, I'm going to have to take it.
If you touch me, I'll...
Now, you also have a .45 Colt. Where is it?
Look for it. That's the one I intend to shoot you with.
Oh. Well, I haven't got time to look for it. If you shoot me, you shoot me. Now, let's go look for Mr. Prentice. I'll walk first and you follow me. Prentice would shoot you just to get at me.
Suit yourself.
You stay there.
Prentice, come on out of there.
Why don't you go on in after him? He left, I told you.
Word of honor again?
I don't suppose you'd listen to a deal.
I'm listening.
Roof Prentice is nothing to me anymore. I just don't want him killed. Does that seem so strange to you?
No.
I guess all I want now is no killing. To get away from here.
First you hide out a gun to shoot me. Now you want us to be real friendly, huh? Is the gun in here?
No, but we'll find it.
Where's Prentice?
Keep looking, Marshal.
I will. No smell of carbolic. The doctor's work, so Ruth hasn't been in here.
Bright of you. Don't move. I told you we'd find the gun.
All right, go ahead.
No. I don't like killing. Ruth will take care of that. This time, you go first. Back to the house.
No. You do the shooting.
All right. Why shouldn't I? Ruth's got enough blood on his hands. Ruth, I've got him! He's in the vine, Ruth!
Prentice! Halt!
Oh, Ruth. I tried.
Why? She could have killed you.
No. The lady doesn't believe in killing. Well, she made her choice. She saved one of them. I'll turn her father loose.
Now we gotta tow Prentice all the way back to Dodge. I could have saved us the trouble, but you wanted him alive.
That's right. Alive. I wanted all the dry gulches alive. I'm real sorry, Miss Blanche. If you do want to leave this place, we'll help you find a job somewhere.
No. Thank you. I'd hate it any place.
Mr. Erb promised to let us watch men hang.
It's my fault, young wolf. He was not there himself. I could see he did not want us there either. Would look like vengeance.
What is wrong with vengeance?
Marshal Erb says the law punished them for the murder of Mr. Brother. That's enough. Come. He is waiting. And no more argue about vengeance. Marshal Erb is deacon in White Man's Church.
What is deacon?
Some sort of honest and respected Christian.
Country, the old Wild West country, he made law and order prevail. And none can deny it, the legend of Wyatt forever will live on the trail. Oh, Wyatt Earp, brave, courageous, and bold. Long live his fame, and long live his glory, and long may his story be told. Long may his story be told. Wyatt Earp, brave, courageous, and bold. Long live his fame, and long live his glory, and long may his story be told.
The Life and Legend of Wyatt Earp, starring Hugh O'Brien.
Other boys coming, Si?
3 more. You wanted them to ride in unnoticed, didn't you? Just the 6 of us.
Well, here comes Willie Black.
We better get inside, Maxwell. Is the back room clear?
Yeah, I fixed that.
Linders, McHale, in here. Lock the door. McHale, you keep a lookout at the windows. You'll be able to hear what's being said. All right, Maxwell. You explain the setup. You know the railroad.
The money shipment arrives in Dodge this afternoon on number 9. Brad, you and Willie will snitch it off the truck. Chances are that Dolan, the station agent, will be so busy checking the express bound for end of track that he won't even notice you.
Red and Willie will bring the money package to my room at the Dodge Hotel. Then it's up to Maxwell and me to fix the frame on Wyatt Earp.
But Tim's a special agent for the railroad. How do we know he won't be framing us?
He's got a prison record back east. It ain't likely he'll be doing any talking. That's why I cut Linders and McKeel in on this. The 3 of them are doing it for money. The rest of us want to get Wyatt Earp. I've been working on this plan ever since Earp threatened to stop my outfit from driving cattle into Dodge. Nobody talks. Understand?
Right. Of course. Yeah.
Good. This time we'll nail Earp's hide to the jail door.
Howdy, Hal. Everything quiet?
No, Dooley Dolan's in trouble. He's in there.
Mr. Dolan. What kind of trouble is he in?
There's a $10,000 express shipment to the State National missing. Special agent for the railroad brought him in.
Huh?
Marshal Earp? I'm Tim Maxwell, special agent for the railroad. I'm afraid you'll have to hold Mr. Dolan here on suspicion of robbery.
But I never took nothing, Mr. Earp. Where's the money? He's got to prove that I took it or hid it or something, don't he?
He sure does, Mr. Dolan. Now, you just rest yourself there, and we'll get this all straightened out. Al, you want to bring some water?
Now, somebody must have sneaked that money package while my back was turned. And that's the good Lord's truth, Mr. Earp.
Did you know there was a money package on the truck?
He had to know, Marshal. Here's the telegram of manifest for the currency shipment.
Oh, I get telegrams, bills of lading, and freight manifest, a stack of them every day.
Did you see this one?
I guess I did, but it must have slipped my mind.
All right, Mr. Dolan. There are a lot of men in town that would stand bail for Mr. Dolan. Any objection?
He's entitled to bail.
Al, you take Mr. Dolan out to the shady bench in the backyard. I'll get word to Mr. Jensen over at the bank and Judge Tobin.
Thank you, Mr. Earp. You'll see that I get justice, I know that. Thank you, Mr. Maxwell, for being so quiet and decent about the arrest. You only done your duty.
That's right, Mr. Dolan.
Yes.
Now, you just take it easy.
A perfect job, men. Wells Fargo has the serial numbers.
When do we get paid?
You get paid, but not out of this. 200 apiece now, and 300 when Earp's been convicted. Don't hang around Dodge.
Just when do we plant the money on Earp?
We'll have to wait a couple of days. Let the papers report the robbery. Get people talking about Dolan. Build it up big.
Si, I still don't trust Maxwell. An ex-con and all.
He knows how to dummy up. It's you and Willie who might go blabbermouthed on us. My advice. Don't.
Hold it, Red. Oh, hi, Doc.
I thought your missus was sick in KC.
Yeah, how is she?
She's better. Those 2 Texas guns have just rode out. I should remember the names.
I never saw him. You, Willie?
No.
Glad to hear about Miss Kate. Doc, we've got to hurry.
Yeah.
Well. Howdy, Doc.
You know, they'll never catch this fella in 1,000 years. What are you up to?
Then I gotta get a bail bond form over to Mr. Jensen before the bank closes.
Save your strength.
What?
I'll put up the bond for Dolan. How much?
$500. You a friend of Mr. Dolan's?
Anyone who steals money from the railroad is a friend of mine, Wyatt. I always thought of Dooley Dolan as a shiftless, careless failure. But if he got away with $10,000, I now regard him with fond admiration.
Well, I don't think Mr. Dolan took it.
Well, if he's not guilty, I've lost interest. Now let it ride. Why, did you ever hear of Red Smith or Willie Black?
Why?
Well, Red and Willie just left town. Before they left rather hastily and guiltily, a couple of Texas gunslingers whom I should remember rode their horses down Front Street.
Oh?
Now, any one of the 4 is a cinch bet to be a thief. Now, also recall that Red and Willie don't particularly like you. Now I've got it. Didn't you banish the lazy... Didn't you banish the lazy W outfit from Dodge?
No, I just threatened to. But I don't recall any Smith or Black connected with the Lazy W.
I guess I haven't had enough whiskey to clear my head. I'm groping for something in the gloomy, dismal chaos of a sober mind. Doc.
Oh, excuse me.
Yeah. 20 seconds to reach the brain. Meanwhile, what is he?
Those 2 fellows you were asking about, Smith and Black, they've been hanging around the Forks Roadhouse. Chuck Beeson says they work for the Lazy W.
Well, thank you, Deputy. There's your lead, Deacon. You put Red and Willie in jail, give them pistol whippings at 6-hour intervals, and I'll guarantee they talk.
The whiskey's reached your brain.
Wyatt, I'm trying to help you.
Thanks. But I can't arrest men just because they don't like me, and I can't beat confessions out of prisoners.
You allow moral scruples to interfere with your duties as a peace officer. Good day, sir.
Showed up. That's what fidgets me.
Maybe he's taking my advice, huh? I told him to put the plant on Earp. You heard me. I said, you wait and something will go wrong.
Let's ride back to Dodge.
Back to Dodge.
You crazy or something?
No. I just made a citizen's arrest. 2 material witnesses.
Witnesses for what?
Framing a peace officer.
Who'd they frame?
You.
Give me a hand. You men now deny that you told Doc Holliday that an attempt would be made to frame me, huh?
I never said nothing.
Neither did I.
You wish you hadn't said that, Willie.
What about our rights, Marshal? It's his word against ours.
I believe the doctor.
Then lock him up.
I don't admit nothing. He shot me when I was unarmed.
Wyatt, I have other matters to attend to. Either lock them up or give them back their guns and turn them loose. Next time, I won't just wing you.
Don't say nothing, Red. We'll stay in jail. He'll kill both of us.
Yeah, I think you would. I'll lock him up for 24 hours. Now, what's your next move?
You won't approve of it.
Look, I'm involved in this now. What other information did they give you?
The names of 2 men. I'm going to make those men talk or I'm going to kill them. You want to join the party?
I can't operate that way, Doc.
I thought not. I'll see you later.
Who was it?
Maxwell.
Doc Holliday took Willie and Red. Earp has him in jail.
What's Holliday doing in this?
They tell me he and Earp are pals.
I figured Doc to be in Kansas City. Think the boys will talk?
We better not risk it.
Spring the plant tomorrow?
Yeah, tomorrow.
I'll get you the money. Pour yourself a drink.
Thanks.
Keep your hands on the table. Flat. All right, on your feet. Into the next room.
How did Doc Holliday get into this?
We thought you were in KC.
I'm not interested in your childish speculation. Move. Who's behind the frame-up? All right. It's a principle of mine never to shoot an unarmed man. Talk or fight? I'm waiting.
Holster your gun. I need an even break.
Now you tell me who's framing Wyatt, or you make your fight.
Don't shoot me again. Sergeant Johnson. Hardest.
I got 2 witnesses that admit the frame is on, Mr. Maxwell. But they won't name anyone else. They keep repeating that They don't know how or where the money's going to be planted on me.
Nobody'd believe you had anything to do with the robbery?
Oh, no? A lot of people in this town that'll believe anything against me. I can't count on Smith or Black. Now, they'd change their stories if the plant is made on me.
You're getting me suspicious.
I haven't heard from Doc Holliday. He turned in those 2 hoodlums.
That's unusual, isn't it?
He played a hunch. But I can't trust Doc to keep his temper. If I knew where he was or what he was up to.
Forget it, Marshal. I still say that Dolan is our man.
Wyatt, Red Smith says he's ready to talk some more. Good. I'd appreciate it if he wouldn't bother Dolan's anymore.
If you ask it. Oh, get anything, I'll be at the depot.
Thanks.
Drive on.
Is this one of your practical jokes, Doc?
My grisly sense of humor.
I don't relish having a gun in my ribs.
You better drive while you're still able.
Well, we got 2 more names, boss. Linders and McKeel. Yeah, it may help. You, get Louie and ring out the town, huh?
Marshal, your friend Doc Holliday has really stepped overboard, I'm afraid.
Oh.
He just kidnapped some fellow at the point of a gun.
Where?
At Dodge House. They headed south out of town in a spring wagon.
Smith named 2 other men. We better search the town for them. Give them a hand, will you, Mr. Maxwell?
Why, sure.
Well, they worked it. Planted it on my horse. What a dirty scum. You know the serial numbers?
I've memorized them. This is the stuff.
Now, you hang on to it. I'm going after Doc.
Marshal, I wouldn't leave now.
What?
You don't think that Wyatt know anything?
Oh, of course not. But I am a special agent for the railroad. I have to go through the motions of making an investigation.
Oh, that's stupid. You go after Doc, Wyatt. I'll take care of Mr. Maxwell.
No, he's right. You, tell Mayor Kelly and Judge Tobin. We'll have this out in an open meeting. Then I'll go after Dr. Holliday. That satisfy you?
I'm satisfied already, Marshal. But I can't falsify a report to the railroad. And I sure don't want to tell them that part of the stolen money was found in your saddlebag.
No, it's fine of you. Go on, Hal.
Oh. You want to pick your own tree?
Tree?
Doesn't have to be a large tree. I want you tied up. You might as well be comfortable.
You must be crazy. I told you I didn't know any of the hoodlums you named. I certainly wouldn't want to frame Marshal up, but I never even met the man. Lie out! Whoa.
Get down.
Why don't you just shoot me in the back and get it over with?
It'd be too easy. Besides, I want to hear the truth come gasping out of you.
Johnson?
This is a hypodermic syringe. In my dental practice, I used it for surgery. But now it contains my own special formula. McKeough tells me that you're the boss behind the frame-up of Wyatt Earp. What about that? You know, the Apaches have a trick noose. Lets them hang a man all day. Now, hold still. This has to go slow. Slow and easy. A little bit at a time. Any more? Are you the boss man?
No.
All right, we'll try some more of this. Right now, you should be feeling a slight chill. There. Yeah, that's the borderline. If I give you any more, you'll lose consciousness.
No, Doc, please.
Oh, don't
please.
worry, Johnson. I can revive you if you have a strong heart. Any history of heart trouble? Of course, if I did revive you, it'd hardly be worth the effort. You'd be a babbling idiot for the rest of your life. Well, here goes.
No. No. I can't take. I'll talk. I'll talk. I'll talk.
And I don't believe for a moment that Marshal Earp had any knowledge of the robbery or of the money found in his saddlebag.
Certainly not. It's a dirty frame-up.
Then you do understand my position. I can't report to the railroad that some anonymous thief has returned $3,500 of the express shipment.
Well, what have you got to say about all this, Wyatt?
Al's talking to Smith and Black. I suggest they be given a chance to repeat their verbal confessions.
All right, bring them in.
This is tomfool nonsense. Any one of 50 people could have planted the loot on Wyatt. Why, you could have done it yourself.
Now, Jim.
Well, we'll see what these hoodlums have to say. Well, maybe they know Maxwell.
Whoa now, Mayor Kelly. It's your own marshal who's under suspicion here.
Al, you take them on out there. I'll be out in a few minutes.
Right. Smith. Black.
Yeah.
Didn't you tell Marshal Earp in the presence of his chief deputy that an attempt would be made to frame him?
No, I didn't.
Me neither. They're lying.
You're lying. Do you know this man?
Never laid eyes on him.
The same for me.
All right. I've tried to be fair and decent. And all I got for it is to be accused of crooked work by Mayor Kelly. I'm going to write an honest report to the railroad. And what you do about Marshal Earp is none of my business.
Lift him, Maxwell.
Get out of my way.
Now, you lift your hands or you go for your gun. Cy Johnson's boss of the outfit, White. He's outside in a wagon. I let him rest.
I'm grateful, Doc, but it just wasn't necessary. Mary Kelly and Judge Tobin would have stayed loyal no matter what that phony special agent did.
Perhaps. You have your methods, I have mine. I'll ask you to do me one little favor.
Hmm? Name it first.
Red Smith and Willie Black. Turn them loose.
So you can shoot them down in cold blood? Uh-uh.
Well, they'll keep. You know, Wyatt, I'd have made a very crooked but efficient peace officer. And what a noble, honest gambler you'd have been.
Well, maybe the good Lord has other plans, huh?
Amen, Deacon. Amen.
Well, he cleaned up the country, the old Wild West country. He made law and order prevail. And none can deny it, the legend of Wyatt forever will live on the trail. Oh, Wyatt Earp, brave, courageous, and bold. Long live his fame, and long live his glory, and long may his story be told. Wyatt Earp, brave, courageous, and bold. Long live his fame, and long live his glory, and long may his story be told.
The friendship between Marshal Wyatt Earp and Dr. John H. Holliday was one of the mysteries of Dodge City. Why Marshal Earp, a deacon in the church, could tolerate Doc Holliday was mighty puzzling to Wyatt's friends. Doc Holliday, gambler, gunfighter, killer, had a mean disposition and a caustic tongue. That two men so different in character could even associate on friendly terms would seem preposterous. And Wyatt's insistence on making a friend of Doc Holliday finally came to a crisis between Wyatt and the men who hired him to civilize Dodge City.
Cards, gentlemen.
Give me 3.
Doc, we better call it no deal. We gotta shove along and get us some fellas that crossed us.
All right, Snaky. You know your own business.
Well, what else can you do with fellas that turn you into the Texas Rangers?
Spare me the tale of woe. Just kill 'em and get it over with.
Now, that's what I wanted to hear you say, Doc. Fellas, when it's all over, remember, Doc Holliday was the judge and jury. He said kill him. We're just carrying out the judgment of the court.
Snaky, you amuse me. Whenever I gamble with you, I always collect a rare bit of humor.
Well, thank you, Doc.
Irony appeals to me. Appointing me judge and jury, that shows real imagination. Yes, you do have style, Snaky. Now, in acknowledgement of my praise, I trust you give me a good start back to Dodge.
Why, sure. 15 minutes be enough?
Ample, my friend. Ample.
That's mighty nice work. We'll hole up in Devil's Garden.
Ain't that too close to Earp and Dodge?
Devil's Garden. I like the name.
Come on, boys. Let's get the horse.
And I don't care how many favors he's done you. Holliday will be the ruin of your career as a peace officer.
The man is cold, ruthless, cruel.
The whole town thinks we should have tried him for that Maxwell killing.
Look, Doc broke the case. He pulled me off a tough spot.
Well, I don't care. Now, something's got to be done. The judge and I have come here to try... Now, Wyatt, will you listen to me?
Wyatt? Wyatt, there are 5 dead men on the trail, less than a mile from the city limits.
Oh? Any idea who did it?
The cowhand told me they used to arrive at Snaky Grattan.
Snaky Grattan?
Right.
Now, let's get out then.
Now, Wyatt, what about Doc?
Not now, Mr. Mayor.
Oh, Wyatt, thank heaven.
What's the matter, Miss?
It's about the doctor. He went out to play cards with Snaky Grattan.
Oh?
He promised to be back an hour ago. I'm afraid he's had a relapse.
Well, now, don't you worry about the doc, Miss Kate. We'll find him. The doc can take care of himself. Come on, Hal.
Hold on, Miss Holliday.
Oh, Mr. Kelly, Judge Tobin, I was so upset I didn't...
Mrs. Holliday, sit down a moment, please.
We have something important to discuss.
Oh, well, of course. Is it about Dr. Holliday? Something Wyatt didn't...
Miss Holliday,
5 members of the Snaky Grattan gang were just ambushed and killed.
Your husband was playing cards with Snaky Grattan.
Why, yes. But you don't think... John doesn't ambush people.
Well, while you were in Kansas City, he did some unnecessary killing.
To keep Wyatt from being framed.
He didn't help Wyatt, Mrs. Holliday. He hurt him.
Oh, I see. You want John to stop being friends with Wyatt?
Well, at least he could stop being such pals with a hoodlum like Snaky Grattan.
You don't understand that. Why John likes Mr. Grattan.
No, we don't.
How would you like being locked up in a Texas jail for shooting a gambler in a square fight? The gambler was crooked, but he had all the influence on his side. I had no one to turn to except Mr. Grattan.
Well, howdy, Miss Kate.
John's in jail, in Breakus. They aim to hang him for shooting One-Eye Gillum.
Well, I'll be. Doc ought to get a medal for that.
The rope is what he'll get. Unless you can do something, Mr. Grattan.
Do something? Why, that Breakus jail ain't nothing but a board shack. Hey, Muggins. This is Miss Holliday, Doc's wife.
Howdy.
She'd like for us to get old Doc out of that jail at Breakus. We'll need some of the boys.
I'll round them up, boss.
They like breaking jails, Miss Kate. You done them a real favor just to mention it. Now, you light down, rest a while. We'll have them right out for you.
Mr. Grattan pretended it was nothing, but he and his men risked getting in trouble with the Rangers.
Hey, quit that singing so early. I'll have to run you in.
Ooh. All right, get in there.
Inside.
Here we are. Bring them out.
Thank you, Snaky.
John owed Mr. Grattan, you see?
I'm a circuit judge, Mrs. Holliday. I can't enthuse over Mr. Grattan's outlaw generosity.
And right now, Doc's probably riding with Grattan to some hoodlum hideout.
My husband joining with the outlaws?
Well, Wyatt and Hal, loaded with spit and ginger.
Where did it happen, Doc?
Back yonder a few miles, I heard shooting. Look, I've been up all night. I ran out of whiskey and I'm feeling mean, so ride along, will you?
I'm sorry, Doc. But Miss Kate told me you were with Snaky Grattan.
Kate tells you too much.
It's more trouble for Wyatt. He's already in bed with Tobin and Kelly.
He's off, Hal. Did you just have to be playing cards with Snaky Grattan?
Why not? I like Snaky.
But you took no part in the killing, huh?
No,
Give him some whiskey.
Is that an order?
Yes, it is.
Your chief deputy doesn't like me, and it's quite mutual. If he wasn't your chief deputy, he'd be dead. The temptation to shoot him has often assailed me.
Hal has a job to do, and so have I.
I concede that. Thank you. I feel better.
I'm going to ask you once more. Were you at the shooting?
No, sir, I was not.
Did you know that Snaky Grattan was going to ambush those men?
Certainly.
That makes you an accessory before the crime. Aren't you going to arrest him?
You tried, deputy.
All right, quit your jabbering, both of you. Now, Hal, ride back into town. Get a handful of deputies. We'll meet you out there.
Yes, sir.
You know, I'm trying hard to stay your friend, but you don't make the job easy.
Oh, now, cool off, Wyatt. I'll let you arrest me.
What good's that gonna do? I'm still a United States Deputy Marshal, and I gotta try and find Snaky Grattan. Now, do you know where he's likely to be, or does your perverted sense of loyalty to outlaws
require you to say nothing.
You know, if you take a drink occasionally, you'd be a lot easier to deal with.
Come on.
'Tis contrary to common sense, Miss Holliday, for a man to consort with outlaws and claim friendship with a peace officer.
Dr. Holliday compromises Wyatt. Law-abiding citizens can't understand such a friendship.
People don't understand my husband. John saved Wyatt's life on at least 2 occasions. And another time, John had a run-in with 2 of Sheriff Masterson's men. They were new deputies, and they'd been drinking. And
There he comes.
Halt! Ain't you the famous Doc Holliday?
I'm Dr. Holliday, yes.
Fast gun. Mean with a knife. Everybody's scared of you, huh?
You better go back in that saloon and drink it off.
We ain't scared of you. Just start for your gun.
I'm not wearing a gun.
Go get one. We'll wait right here.
And we'll be right here.
John, what is it?
2 of Masterson's deputies got fresh with me. They asked for a gunfight, and they're going to get one.
No. Masterson and Wyatt are close friends.
That should keep his deputy sober.
We don't care about him. It's Wyatt. You'll make trouble for Wyatt.
Kate, they're drunk, but they have no right to insult me. I don't take that.
John, Wyatt's the only real friend we have in this town.
I'm not fighting his deputies.
But you'll get Wyatt in trouble. You'll just be proving what everybody says, that he's foolish to be friends with us. They'll laugh at him, John.
Yeah. Well, why don't you finish your letter?
Yes, John. You don't know how tough that was for John, to keep out of a fight. But he swallowed his pride for Wyatt's sake.
But he rides with Snaky Grattan, and he helps massacre 5 men.
No better than that, Mr. Kelly. John never shot anyone from ambush. He doesn't have to. He's as good with a gun as Wyatt. If John's mixed up with Grattan, it's social, not business.
They never even had a chance. Grattan got him from those rocks not more than 30 feet off the trail.
Well, they never gave Snaky a chance. They stole his robbery haul and then informed on him to the Rangers.
And how much would Snaky and his boys have gotten for that in Texas?
Someday I must give you a lecture on criminal ethics.
Criminal ethics?
Precisely, Deacon. You have your code, Snaky has his. In Snaky's code, what those men did merited a death sentence.
And you agree with that, huh?
No. But I understand it.
Oh. And you think it's quite all right?
You're trying to ask me where I think Snaky and his boys went. Well, why don't you ask me point blank?
All right. Where?
I can't tell you.
Criminal ethics, huh?
No. I don't want you riding into an ambush. Katie'd leave me.
She should have left you 12 times.
Tell you anything?
Oh, not yet. I'm gonna give him one last chance. You go see if you can find any sign. Well, they can't have gone too far. We'll have to trail them.
They'll bushwhack you.
Well, I've been bushwhacked before.
Not by Snaky. He's a genius at it.
All right, you warned me. Goodbye, Doc.
Too bad. I hate to think of an old crock like me outliving you.
You just save your tears for the funeral. Did they scatter?
No, they're headed south toward bushwhacker country.
Good.
All right, you deputies, spread out the flank Hal and me. You keep a wide interval, but keep in touch. Let's go.
Take the horses down there about a quarter of a mile, picking them by a stream if you can find one.
That far, Snaky?
Yeah, Earp's going to be coming along here. I don't want no horse whinny to warn him.
What about Holiday? Ain't him and Earp good friends?
Doc Holliday's a good friend of mine, too, but he don't know where we're at. Now get these horses moving.
Come on.
Wyatt's the only man John knows for a friend who goes to church and prays. John is ill. He can't live many more years. I think John holds to his friendship with Wyatt because he's just too stubborn and cantankerous to ask the good Lord for pardon.
Wyatt's out there riding into an ambush.
What Doc Holliday does about it will be a sort of a test case, won't it?
I don't know. I can't honestly say what John will do.
Well, what would you say if he threw in with the Grattan gang?
Then he should leave Dodge and never see Wyatt again.
We agree. We'll stand on that, Mrs. Holliday.
Why are you stopping him?
Figure Snaky Grattan's holed up here someplace. Probably in Devil's Garden.
So?
Well, there's no need of taking 6 men into an ambush. I figure we ought to stay here, send back to Dodge for at least 20 more good guns.
There are not that many in Dodge. I don't want a lot of family men in a gunfight with Grattan. We're riding on.
Maybe Earp ain't coming.
He's coming, all right. We killed 5 men not 1 mile from Dodge. He's a United States Marshal. You just stay down, hold your rifle on that trail.
Call in the deputies. Now, they branched off here. Everything indicates that Snaky's holed up in the Devil's Garden. I know that neck of the woods. If Snaky's as good a bushwhacker as Doc says he is, he'll be laying for us in that clump of brush and rocks over there, about a mile. Now, there's a trail that winds around in the back, in the rear of Devil's Garden, about 5 miles. And we'll take that trail.
We're with you.
No, I'm going myself. Al, I want you to move within long rifle range and lob some bullets into that brush. You take the deputies.
Well, won't that scare Snaky off?
I don't think so. You just keep him pinned down. It'll take me about an hour to get around to the rear of him.
What then?
When you hear me call, you come running.
You heard the Marshal. Get moving. Come on.
They're coming. Rattler, get in here real close.
We can get him now.
I said hold your fire.
Don't nobody shoot us, Doc. Keep your sights on Earp and them deputies. Doc, what are you doing here?
You got any liquor? I ran out.
I closed the bar, Doc. It's 4th of July. Well?
Thank you, Snaky.
You better sit down. Them's real bullets.
So they are.
Snaky, they're close enough.
All right, mow him down.
Down! Let him come and get us! Wyatt, better hurry.
All right, load up. We'll charge him. That Earp is awful smart.
He's smarter than you. Huh? If you were a smart man, Snaky, you'd head for Texas and turn yourself over to the Rangers.
And get hanged?
They can't pin that ambush on you. The worst you'll get's 2 years.
Who's that talking, you or Earp?
Don't be an idiot. You start killing peace officers and you will get the rope.
Have you gone over there?
I'm sorry you said that, Snaky. That statement calls for a draw.
Don't try, Doc. He makes a move for his gun, break his arm. All right, the rest of you, let's rush him.
No!
Hold it, Doc.
Grab it! Now tell the rest of your men to drop their guns. Grab them!
Use your head, Snaky.
All right, we're whopped. Drop them.
Let's go.
Help! Come on!
Doc, you better put a tourniquet on that arm.
All right, let's get down the hill. Come on. Hal, stay here and take care of these men.
What happened? Oh, John. Wyatt, won't you tell me what happened?
Well, I'm sorry, Miss Kate. I told Doc I wouldn't say anything about it.
John, please.
No.
Did John do something wrong? Is he under arrest? You've got to tell me what he did. Mayor Kelly and Judge Tobin don't think you should be friends with John anymore.
Oh? Well, Miss Kate, Doc and I are still friends. We're still friends.
he cleaned up the country, the old Wild West country. He made law and order prevail, and none can deny it. The legend of Wyatt forever will live on the trail. Oh, Wyatt Earp, Wyatt Earp, brave, courageous, and bold. Long live his fame, and long live his glory, and long may his story be told.
আপনি কিন্তু দেখতে যথেষ্ট সুন্দরী একজন মানুষ, দেখতে বেশ রোমান্টিক, যেন শেক্সপিয়ারের নাটকের কোনো নায়িকার মতো। ভেবেছিলাম, কিন্তু আপনি তো পুরোটাই মর্মান্তিক। যে কোনো মানুষ আপনাকে দেখে মর্মাহত হতে পারে।
আমার হালকা হতে 1 মাস সময় লেগেছে।
আপনার 1 মাস সময় লাগে? আমার হালকা হতে তো 1 মিনিট লাগে।
আমার কাছে মনে হয় জীবনসঙ্গী এমন হওয়া উচিত যার সাথে আপনি প্রতিটা মুহূর্ত উপভোগ করতে পারবেন, সারাক্ষণ খুনসুটিতে মেতে থাকতে পারবেন, এবং তার মনে এমনভাবে বসবাস করবেন যে আপনার দিকে সে একটাবার তাকালেই বলে দিতে পারবে যে তার বেঁচে থাকার কারণই আপনি।
পথে চলতে চলতে, কথা বলতে বলতে, কখন যেন হলে আমার।
জানি গল্পে গল্পে মিশে অল্পে অল্পে আমিও হয়ে গেছি তোমার।
ছোট ছোট ভুল ফুটে হলো ফুল, যে তোমাকে পেলাম।
গুটি গুটি পায়ে স্বপ্নের নাই আমি ভেসে গেলাম।
আপনি কি মনে করেছেন একজন মানুষ আমার জীবন থেকে চলে গিয়েছে এবং আপনি সেই সুযোগটা কাজে লাগিয়ে আপনার ফিলিংস গুলো আমার কাছে এক্সপ্রেস করবেন আর আমি সেটা হ্যাপিলি অ্যাকসেপ্ট করে নিব? এই হচ্ছে আপনার বন্ধুত্বের নমুনা?
রোদের পাখি তোর শহরে, আমার মনের স্বপ্ন ঘিরে। ওরে পাখি ওরে সারাক্ষণ, তোর শহরে বৃষ্টি হলে ভিজে আমার মন।
Mày Mày huyết kiểu với hả? Tôi huyết kiểu sự bình chilling ấy. Kia na cầm kiếm này. À cái đai máu này. Kia na cầm kiếm này. Rồi. Mày lấy đâu? Thằng lấy rồi. Chuẩn không? Chuẩn không? Chuẩn không? Chuẩn không? Tranh mày tranh để tranh với tao. Nhiều đi quá ta. 233 vòng. Mình có đầu bây giờ. Nhật báo á. Vậy cũng chưa đi 30% hả? 20% tiếp quỷ à? 100 không? 110 à? Kiểu tầm 5. Quá. Để cho được khoảng 70 bình. Ai mà đại mày vậy cuối cùng tại wow một tỷ lắm 50 thì vào khoảng là bao nhiêu nhỉ? 2 thì 1,5 à? 5 thì vào 250. Đủ. Mày được không? Mày game 250 muốn mày. 50 của ông thầy 29 này 22 3 4 5 6 17 18 19 5 6 7 8 29 3 5 6 6 3 7 40 à? 40 98 à? Ai 98 ai? Phải bay một thanh rồi. What the hell?
ভালোবাসা সুন্দর, ভালোবাসাও সুন্দর। মানুষ নিজের অজান্তেই ভালোবেসে ফেলে।
আমারও মনে হয় কি জানেন, আপনার মতো জানাশোনা কাউকে না আমার বিয়ে করা উচিত।
এটা কি উপলক্ষে?
ম্যাডাম ফুলটা গ্রহণ করুন, তারপরে বলতেছি।
ভোটার আইডি কার্ডে যার স্বাক্ষরের জায়গায় টিপসই দেয় এখানে কেউ ডাক্তার।
এই দুইজনের মধ্যে যে আগে ম্যাডামের মন জয় করতে পারবে ম্যাডাম তার।
একদিন না দেখলে তোমায় বন্ধু আন্ধার লাগে সব, তোমার এই প্রেমে এমনই টান।
রোগীদের তো ডক্টরের কাছে আসলে ব্যথা কমে যায়, আপনি তো উল্টো বলবেন, আপনি কি উল্টা?
তোমায় ছাড়িয়া যাব মরিয়া, তোমায় ছাড়িয়া যাব মরিয়া, যেও না বন্ধু আমার ভুলিয়া।
আমার মনে হয় আমার সমস্যা কপালে, ম্যাডাম আমার কপালে নেই, আমার কপালে আছে দাগ।
May mắn rồi nè, điện từ bao nhiêu quay được người thôi, phải có may mắn cơ mới thích lâu lâu. Mình gọi khỏe phết đùa. Không có Guardian Carry mà vẫn hold Guardian à? Thực sự là cầu nguyện không vậy? Thực sự là cầu nguyện ra Guardian không? Cái thằng lái xe này, lái xe bay rồi, xe bay nhưng mà vẫn cần bánh. Sự nhón không? Nhón đó, mày nhón không? Ui Galio rồi, what the hell? Ui nói ở kia, chỉ không có tập. Chơi Galio rồi, để Galio ngoài, chưa cần lắm. Cũng xịn đấy, nhưng mà thiếu xe lát, nhận được xe lát nữa là xong. Perfect tiếp à? Thêm nữa không? One more. Ê, 135 xuống 126 rồi, reset. One more này. One more. One ai không được. One more. Không one more à? Quả đấy, đây, được rồi. One more. Two more. Hãy Sibasikira. Nope.
Mày bay 54 à? Thực sự là 5 củ ấy nên là 50%. Quay đều. Cái gì đấy? Không skip được quên mất. Thôi thầy về qua kia thầy bay thầy kiếm tiền Jeepers. Quá mạnh. Ra một tuổi mà rồi lên go 4, cứ chỉ go 4 cho tôi vậy, chôn tôi à? Vẫn thắng à? Sửa bay là tỷ vong. Anh ác quỷ rồi, hóa ác quỷ rồi. Từ ngày em đi anh hóa thành ác quỷ Ride a Car Simulator. 22 củ à? Anh sẽ bay được tầm 400 củ, 450 thì mới lên cấp tiếp theo được. Sợ bình chỉ linh ấy. Nhanh mà nhẹ. Ui, bay nhanh đét. Tốc độ sự vua ấy. Tốc độ sự một đẳng cấp Pro VIP. Chuẩn không vậy? Thắng được không vậy? Rồi còn mỗi con cho gát sẽ làm chi? Còn mỗi cho gát làm chi? Cho gát 2 mũ thích nghi à? Làm chi? Ui, thổi đau phết, đùa. Ê, nó thắng được cái cút đấy. Ê, nó thổi chết Zone này. Không chết rồi. Còn 2 cái mũ kia đéo chết rồi. 2 mũ đấy chỉ là kích thêm sát thương theo. Xong rồi. Quả chém mới là của mình rồi. Chắn luôn. Đi chợ 100 máu bốc lửa. Đồ Zone này. Zone cái cục đấy sự xịn không? Bắn là chắn à? Đồ cổ này. 15% hút báo chủ sở hữu đồng minh được đấy. Cái ui mất lắc rồi. Còn những cục kia, còn cục vàng. Lấy một cục vàng đi. Rồi chạy lấy cái này. Ha sorry. Mày bay cao. Một lần bay được tầm 40 triệu.
তোমাকে 15 লাখ টাকাই দিতে হবে। তুমি যদি দিতে না পারো তোমার বাবাকে কল দাও। তোমার যত জমি জিরাত বাড়িতে যা আছে এগুলো বেচা হইলেও তোমরা আমাদের টাকা পাই করে শোধ করবা।
একটা ব্যাপার কি খেয়াল করছো? শহরে কিন্তু দুইটা রূপ, রাতের এক রূপ, দিনের আর এক রূপ।
বেঁধেছি ঘর হৃদয়ের পর গাঢ় সবুজ ওই গহীন বনে।
আরে ব্রো, সবসময় চিল থাকতে হবে, কিচ্ছু মাথায় নেওয়া যাবে না।
ভালোবাসা হচ্ছে একজন আরেকজনের উপর ভরসা করে, একজন আরেকজনের হাতের উপর হাত রেখে এই জীবনটা কাটিয়ে দেয়। কিছু মানুষ এই রাত জেগে থাকে আর টাকার বিনিময়ে সুখ খোঁজে। বসুন।
এখন তো সিরিয়াস হওয়া উচিত, তাই না? আমি তো কোথাও যাচ্ছি না পার্টি করতে। তুমি কেন যাচ্ছ? কেন বন্ধ করতে পারতেছো না বলো তো? কার যে কোথায় সুখ সেটা তার প্রিয় মানুষটাও কখনো জানতে পারে না।
পাশাপাশি তবু যাচ্ছি বিপরীতে, কাছাকাছি তবু যাচ্ছি বহু দূরে।
হাই, ইউ লুক গুড।
থ্যাংক ইউ।
Video 1 ngày 2 tháng 7 2024 binh chia lình. Let's go boy. Không, cái gì hiện ở trên màn hình của tôi vậy? Nó sẽ quay tiếp cái trò lò lò là màu. Anh tự anh chỉnh cho nó thẳng bên cộng 10%. Good landing. Thẳng cánh tốt. Chỉnh tiếp. Hay á? Ủa đúng rồi. Chuẩn không? Không, từ bên 15 lap rồi á. Sao em muốn bút này? Vào Discord á. Hôm nay tiếp rồi. Anh cày xem đến bao giờ được 80 củ cái đầu ngoài thì anh vào anh quanh 10 lần. 5 củ 10 lần. Cái vòng này sao tận 50 củ và thua. Nó không quay được, nó có đủ tiền quay vòng này. Cú chết rồi. Bên chia lên, bên chia lính. Chuẩn ông thầy. Kathleen thông đạo Diốt à? Rồi sao anh sao phải hạ cánh rồi? Bình. thầy cho nó xoay tròn nhé. Đây rồi đây. Perfect. À. Người la vậy. Perfect không? Perfect. Đây, perfect. Bình. Gì đây? Đây à? Không ai ơi, không phải đâu. Cơ sở đấy là trụ sở chính quân chủ để sống nhiều công ý quân chủ lại với Hà Đông Cung. Cho nóng đang nóng này là gì? Lãng du bộ khởi đầu ấn thiên cung. Khởi đầu bố ngon rồi nhau ngon rồi này ngon rồi này ngon bài gì ngon thần dương linh mệnh bình.
দরকার পড়লে একটা রিকশাওয়ালাকে বিয়ে করবো, তারপর তোকে বিয়ে করতে
তুমি যদি মরো আমি তোমাকেই বিয়ে করব।
দেখো বিয়ে এত সোজা না।
5টা কন্ডিশন।
কয়টা?
5টা।
আমি জেডি সাফায়েত রমরাজন। স্যার এটা তো ভোটার আইডি কার্ড স্যার।
বাড়িতেই করবেন নাকি হোটেলে?
না আপনি যেমনটা ভাবছেন বিষয়টা তা না। হ্যাঁ আপনি তো করবেন।
তোমাকে দিয়ে হবে না, আমি জানতাম। শুধু সময় নষ্ট করো না।
ভাই আপনি তো অনন্ত দলিল না যে অসম্ভবকে সম্ভব করে আপনার কাজ।
জিমি
কি হচ্ছে?
আচ্ছা
আঙ্গের একদম ভইরা দিমু। যাচ্ছে সব বাইট কর।
শর্ত দিয়ে বিয়ে
ভাই যে বয়সে মানুষ গার্লফ্রেন্ডের কামড় খায় সে বয়সে আপনি কুত্তার কামড় খেয়ে হাসপাতালে ভর্তি হয়েছেন।
Anh biết là vay kỳ quỹ mà. Anh biết là nhưng mà không lãi là nhót mà. Đấy. Đấy mình lợi thì lợi nhuận. Biết rồi, anh biết mà. Lợi nhuận thì cũng cao nhưng lợi nhuận cao lỗ cũng cao mà. Đấy, thì lợi nhuận bởi vì nó lợi nhuận cao lỗ cũng cao mà. Vậy mà mình vay ấy. Một tệ. Được quá, giờ đó là Bitcoin đang lên tí rồi đấy. Nó đang lên tí rồi đấy. Em phải lấy thằng lương đã. Anh phải lấy thằng lương đã, không được. Muốn cả các không được cút đấy. Không được 50 đâu. Anh lo cái gì không? Lên nói đang lên nói không muộn, không kia 55 giờ 57 rồi. Sắp mà lên lại 70 thì tính. Và lên lại 70 thì bình ấy. Bây giờ mua từ bây giờ lên lại 70 giờ nhiều ấy. Là số muốn chục rồi tái. Số lại số muốn chục rồi. Tại mấy cái thằng Đức nó bán Bitcoin đi ấy, chôn. Đức này mấy thằng Đức nó thích handle thị trường không? Lợi. Nhưng mà đúng rồi, không được đâu. Nhưng mà mấy thằng How to Die cũng nhót mà, How to Die thì cũng nhót đấy. How to Die rồi, How to Die, How to Die giờ đang sợ mà gần thôi thoát, đang thôi thoát mà. Hôm kia 5 thôi thoát mà. Ok rồi, có đang quay mà đang. Thế anh mới không đổi game nữa. Yes. Đi xong vào ghi nốt xong đi không vào nốt được. Anh khăn nước đấy như thế, cho từ giây phút bao nhiêu, giờ bao nhiêu, phút bao nhiêu, giây bao nhiêu đến bao nhiêu xong. Bây giờ mà có kiểu có kiểu làm đơ cái màn hình webcam đấy xong mình chạy đấy vào xong vẫn một mặt đấy xong rồi lại chạy tiếp kìa. Stop về, stop webcam. Tôi bảo là chắc là lỗi mạng thôi, không sao đâu. Yes sir. Kiểu bắn tay phát, ui lỗi mạng à, cái gì đây mình không biết. 18 mũ à, này chơi quả game mà treo được, anh chơi cái quả game mà treo được. Và anh đang chơi chay, anh đang dịch launch into Space Simulator. Vũ quay lại à? Vũ không chơi War Zero nữa à? Em cái bạn mà Vũ mà, để em cái bạn mà Vũ rồi. Được không? Yes. Cái hồi mà anh không uống nhiều ấy, anh còn ngồi im không cả đi đái cơ. Giờ uống rất nhiều rồi phải đứng dậy đái vào. Có à. Có hồi mà tôi quay với Vũ Huyền Cương ấy, xong anh quay cả đêm đấy ấy. Anh uống mỗi cà phê không uống nhiều nước thì anh không đái, anh ngồi bắt đến sáng. Có mấy 10 tiếng rồi. Quả đấy là có cái cây tròi anh cày đó, hay là anh có đến sáng. Gì broccoli mày grab. Rồi sẽ quen thôi. Lắm rồi à. Tán giờ qua rồi xin chuẩn bị đứng dậy bao nhiêu, 40 hoặc 20 phút rồi người uống nước, tán nước liền chưa uống thuốc nữa. Yes. Quay nhiều khác quen mà, rồi quay chán tiền. Sao mấy anh còn không biết đánh cờ ấy, anh cũng chơi cái gì khác ngoài Roblox đâu, chỉ chơi Roblox thôi. Có biết chơi cái gì đâu. Bây giờ nhanh mà, một trận 30, 40, 50 phút rồi, dễ. Từ lúc vào bài treo ví dụ mà cái game này nó bay được ấy, giới hạn chơi một game mà tầm 10 đến 15 tiếng một game là chỉ được quay trong đấy là phải đổi game rồi, cho nó bắt thế, nó không cho quay một game quá nhiều ấy. Ý là treo nhưng mà thỉnh thoảng vào GG cái chuột phải ấn để di màn hình nhé, nó cần cái mình chỉnh góc rồi, chứ không phải là mình chơi liên tục mày treo tu rồi mình chỉnh góc. Thì cái game này anh đang chơi với cả thằng Vũ ngoài thì lúc bay ấy thì nó tự bay mà mình chỉ cần vào mình di chuột một tí cho nó đổi góc rồi xong, không phải làm gì đâu. Chứ bọn anh thế mà đánh cờ xong rồi ví dụ set bài xong chả gì thì lại quay lại game này, còn nghe tiếng vào xong trận rao ở bên cờ thì quay lại cờ. Phải thôi, phải lách thôi. Làm sao mà phải sao mà đứng được, làm sao mà chuẩn được, chuẩn chết, chuẩn mệt quỷ. Sao rồi còn bắt nói liên tục như thế, bây giờ anh nói nhiều, nói liên tục, quay gì cũng nói, không cái gì là không nói. Mỗi lần nhiều béo vào anh nó quay cứ nói lắm thế. Phải nói lắm đấy. Phải nói lắm đấy. Không nói lắm không được đâu. Được rồi này, quay tiếp rồi. Luôn tiếp. Sự là không. Ôi giời ha. Đừng có check đồng hồ liên tục thì lâu lâu mà check. Check liên tục mới được một tí thôi. Để cho bay được ngoài tay quá. Rồi cho bay được ngoài tay quá. Bay cho thầy đi. Rồi cứ để cho mà bay. The Ocean World. Xong rồi cái game trước bọn anh treo để bắn PUBG nó hiện chữ auto file to đúng trên màn hình nghe. Thế là bọn nó không cho qua. Bọn nó bảo là quay 3 tiếng chỉ để treo 1 tiếng thôi. Thế là anh mới đi tìm những cái game mà cái nút auto ấy nó không bị hiện lộ trên màn hình ấy. Thế anh tìm được mấy game nó không bị lộ rồi. Thế là treo mình ngon có biết đâu. Dễ không ấy. Nhưng người ta bao giờ trên cái drive tổng của tất cả các thằng update lên ấy nó ghi là use rồi ấy, đã sử dụng ấy thì mình xóa vô ấy, xóa trên drive cho đỡ nặng. Thằng Vũ mua drive thì anh nó dùng chung mà. Quỷ ơi broccoli bay sử nhanh nhẹn ấy. Cái vòng ấy 5 lap. Bao nhiêu tuổi cơ? Mình quay được 3 tuổi này, 10 tuổi, đây là 20 tuổi, quay được 10 tuổi. Chuẩn. Em mà tao nhớ được bay 600 tuổi không? 10.000 tỷ, một lần bay được 10.000 tỷ. Uầy, 10 lap à? Thằng noob. Rồi. Yes. Vui lắm rồi. Thôi được rồi, cắn lên dương thôi. Cắn quá. Này sao em chỉnh chuẩn như vậy? Gì? Thằng kia nó không chỉnh thằng Tuấn nó không có chỉnh cho chôn Trước của anh là nó vào nó set cho anh mà. Vào nó vào gì nhỉ? Team view set. Cái hồi đầu ấy nó mới set tao ấy, nó còn bảo tao là phải để đầu như nào thì chuẩn. Nó bắt tao hạ cam một tí xuống mà. Nó bắt tao hạ cam xuống mà để cho phần trên trống đỡ trống. Quý nhỉ? Em có setting rồi. Camo bao nhiêu? Gì đây, hơn 10 tiếng. Lời. Thế là quay 20 tiếng mới lời. Lời 2 lít. Chuẩn không phải. Chuẩn không phải. Được. Tốt. Báo mẹ cho 15. Ai à? Sinh nhật sắp sinh nhật Cương Vũ ơi. 11 sao ấy. Chào Tấn bảo đấy. Chào Tấn bảo đấy.